to the channel. This is episode 28 of my vinyl and CD and various music stuff update. So yeah, it's been a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks. It's not a lot, but it is for me. So we have quite a bit to show you, so I'm not going to keep it too long. I'm just going to breeze through this stuff very quickly. So okay, so I've got some CDs, I've got some Blu-ray, I've got some DVDs, and I've got some vinyls as well to show you. So I'm quickly going to go through them. Bought a few CDs of Bullet for My Valentine, band I've just heard singles of, don't really know a lot about them. I know they're Welsh, I think. So I bought their this kind of digipack of their first 3 albums. So that's the Poison, Scream, Aim Fire, I'm Blind, and Fever. So the first 3 albums in that digipack, and then I got the follow-up to what was it called? The Fever. Shows how much I know about this band. Temper, I think. Yeah, cheap albums. Haven't listened to them all yet. I've listened to the Poison. It's not bad. It's okay. It's not bad. So yeah, another CD I bought which I haven't opened yet. Yeah, this is Italian power symphonic metal, whatever you have. This is Secret Sphere. This is 2017, I believe, on Frontier Records. This is their, sorry, just reaching back a little bit for music. Yeah, this is 2017. This is the, I bought their most recent album very recently. What's it called? Lifeblood. It was very good, really enjoyed it. So I said I'll dig back into the roller stuff. So this is The Nature of Time, 2017. This is with the other singer that had Michel Lupi. He's a fantastic singer. I've heard him on some live stuff, and he's a brilliant singer. So I'm looking forward to hear that album. So yeah, Frontier Records. Looking forward to it. Okay, that's the CDs. Just before we move on, just let you know what we're listening to. This is Sectile, and this is Falls Apart. These are an Irish progressive metal band. I had this last year in my top 20 albums because I think it's fantastic. And so yeah, so that's what's on in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. So that's Sectile, Falls Apart. Okay, I'm rushing a bit, but as I say, I've got a few. Okay, so the first thing and other media is Blu-ray. So this is Creator. This is Dying Alive. This is Creator live in concert in Germany in 2012, I believe. Have seen this on YouTube. I haven't actually spun the Blu-ray yet, but it comes with a nice packaging. So there's also a double cassette of the live concert. I'm sure there's probably extra tracks on the live audio CDs that there isn't on the DVD or the Blu-ray. That's usually the way it works. But yeah, so got that relatively cheap too. It's pretty cheap at the moment, so that was nice to get, especially a Blu-ray. Put that away. Okay, so then I got some, picked up 2 more DVDs this week. So I'm getting a few DVDs recently. So picked up Mama's Boys. As I said in the last video, still trying to build up my Mama's Boys stuff. So I got Mama's Boys, Mama We're All Crazy Now. So this is actually Mama's Boys live in, where the flip is it? It's live in Camden Palace in London in 1985. Good concert, very good quality, especially for a Mama's Boys fan, if you are like myself. So yeah, it's not too long, it's only about an hour concert, but it's pretty good. I've spun that twice. Just speaking of Mama's Boys, I'm going to stand up for a second. I did come across a Mama's Boys 7-inch of Waiting for a Miracle from Growing Up the Hard Way. As I said, just collecting anything of Mama's Boys, because as you probably know at this stage, I've said it too many times, they're a local band to me, so that's on red vinyl, Mama's Boys. I like that single, it's a good single. The B-side is Lightning Strikes, which is also pretty good as well. So yeah, that was another find. And last of the DVDs, so we have, excuse me, we've got Live Blasphemies. This is by Swedish death metal band Dismember. This is fantastic. So you've got live DVD, and then there's a DVD of interviews, discography, all that sort of gallery, all that sort of bullshit. So just looking to see what dates on this. So they play a lot of stuff from the first album, which is the main reason I bought it, but it is a really good concert. Doesn't say what year the concert is, but came out in 2004, this DVD. So anyway, definitely worth checking out if you can get your hands on it, or it's available on YouTube to watch anyway. So Dismember. Okay, Jesus, feel like we're here all day already. Okay, let's go. Okay, the first vinyl I bought this actually yesterday in the local shop in Cavan Town. Have no Creedence on Creedence Clearwater Revival, sorry. No Creedence on vinyl. So I have a few CDs, but I seen this price was nice, so it's 20 of Creedence greatest hits. I'm sure everybody knows Creedence Clearwater Revival, American rock band. All classic tracks. Fortunate Son, Travelling Band, Down in the Corner, or Proud Mary, Bad Moon Rising. If you don't know Creedence Clearwater Revival, you've obviously never seen a movie before, because their songs are featured in every bloody thing, going from Vietnam movies up to present day. So yeah, nice. John Fogerty, great band, really like that. Some good listening on that, some good tracks on it. Okay, up next, what have I got? I have a list, but I haven't even looked at it yet. Okay, up next is New Wave of British Heavy Metal. This album came out in, sorry guys, I gotta look, 1983. This is the second album by Witchfinder General. So this is Friends of Hell. This is the follow-up to Death Penalty. Gatefold, some boobies. This is on Back on Black reissue, repressing, or whatever you want to call it, obviously. So this, as I said, this is New Wave of Traditional Heavy Metal, just on black vinyl. Some chicks on the thing. So this is the follow-up to Death Penalty. I really enjoyed Death Penalty. I thought it was a superb album. This one not so much. I do like it. It's grand, but there's actually nothing really that stands out for me. Songs that stand out for me. At the moment, I'll give it a few more listens to and see how it goes from there. But it's not bad, but it's definitely nowhere near as good as Death Penalty. I think the guys split up after this, the two albums. A lot of controversy over the naked images on the front of their albums and what the albums were depicting, I think. And then I think the guys reformed a number of years ago for another album, but I haven't heard that. But I might just check it out just to complete their discography. So yeah, so that was Witchfinder General, Friends of Hell. If you don't know the band, check out Death Penalty before you go near this one. But yeah, glad to get that. That's the two of them anyway, from 82 and 83, I think. Okay, a new album that was released on the 22nd of October. This is one of my favourite bands, if I haven't said before. So this is the latest from Dream Theater, A View from the Top of the World. Savage cover, it's beautiful in the back. So this is Dream Theater. This is Dream Theater, maybe back at their best. There's some super songs on this. There's a picture of the guys there. This could be the fifth or so album with Mike Mangini on drums. Have spun this a few times, had heard the singles. Really growing on me. 7 tracks, some are long. There's a 20-minute track in there. The title track is the last song on the album, View from the Top of the World, which is great. I think they released the single, The Alien. Could have been Invisible Monster as well. But there's some cracking good tracks on this. They are long tracks. They are Dream Theater at the best of. Petrucci is amazing on this. The vocals are amazing on this. They're all brilliant musicians. You know, Dream Theater. It's fantastic. I'm sure I'm going to like it a lot more after a few listens. Listens over time, took a few listens to really get into as well. But I don't think you can go wrong with Dream Theater. There's nothing better than putting on Dream Theater and just sitting back. So this also came with a lovely booklet inside with some cool artwork, pictures of the band. Also have your lyrics, obviously. Picture of Petrucci and James LaBrie. There's a cool picture of Jordan Rudess, John May Young. As you can see, I'm a big fan of Dream Theater. Mike Mangini on the drums. Totally magician, he's amazing. Sounds fantastic, this album. Production on this album is really superb. It's one of the better Dream Theater albums, production wise. Yeah, Andy Sneap was brought in to produce and mix this, so that could be the difference. But if you haven't checked it out and you like Dream Theater, this is really good. It's definitely a grower. After 2 listens, I really like it, so I'm sure I'm going to like it even more. So glad to get that for the Dream Theater collection. Okay, up next, a bit of European power metal. This is my first purchase by this band. This is by Unisonic. So this is for the Kingdom. This is an EP that they released in, I'm going to have to look at the year, in 2014. I think they released this in 2014, and they also released, what's it called? Light of Dawn. I think it's Light of Dawn, an album which I did buy as well. So I bought this EP, as I said, about a week or 2 ago. Listen to it. You've got two tracks on it. One exclusive track to the EP. One of the tracks is called For the Kingdom. Then you've got 4 live tracks. Absolutely amazing. So Unisonic is Kai Hansen from Halloween and Gamma Ray and all the other sorts, and Michael Kiske as well from Halloween. This is brilliant. There's also members, I believe, from Unisonic of Pink Cream 69 and fuck, is it Gotthard? Could be Gotthard, so you can let me know. But anyhow, I love this EP, so I jumped straight on the album as well. The album that came out after this, the release of both of them, 2014, as I said. Brilliant power metal. Michael Kiske, Kai Hansen can't do any wrong. So yeah, brilliant. So I need to get the debut album of Unisonic now. Definitely, what a great band. That was fantastic stuff. Michael Kiske is brilliant. Such a great vocalist. Okay, moving along. Still got a few, so I need to hurry up. Oh, up next, this is another edition for my Fates Warning collection. So I ended up buying a reissue. There's so many different covers of this album. It's hard to know when this reissue came out. Was it 2016 on Metal Blade Records? So this is the reissue of Night on Brocken. Fates Warning first album. John Archer on vocals. This album is excellent. I absolutely love this album. It's so different on their new stuff. This is old school. What year was this? 1984. Old school US power metal, raw as it comes. John Archer's vocals are fantastic. You can test your eardrums in some parts of it, alright, but a lot of people find it very hard to listen to John Arch. I don't. I think he's fantastic. Ray Alder's a brilliant singer, but I think John's fantastic too. As you can see, it's a Metal Blade Records. This is a great album. Really love it. It's just no frills, power metal, straight down to earth, raw as it comes. Brilliant tracks on this album. Buried Alive, Calling, Kiss of Death, probably my favourite song on it. The title track, Night on Brocken, is amazing. Hope it's called Brocken. Shadow Facts, brilliant band. So yeah, still need a good few records for my Fates Warning collection, but I'm getting there. I think I have most of the older stuff. So there you go, Jim Mathias. Don't know that guitar player, different drummer. Joey DiBiase was on bass back then, and there's John Arch there in the middle, great vocalist. So yeah, that was a really great album. I was delighted to get that. It's been spun a good few times this week, and it's probably not going back on the shelf yet for a while because I really love it. Kiss of Death, check it out, awesome. Okay, just a momento. Oh god, it's a lot of talking. Shy talking, but yeah. Okay, this is something I seen on the VC on DVD, Brendan's channel. Never heard of the band. Seen Brendan showing it off, and I just said, fuck it, I'll jump on it. It was a superb price, so I bought it. Where are these guys from? These guys are actually from Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. So I believe it's their third full-length album. So without further ado, this is Walking's Revolution. Ah man, I love this album. Definitely has been spun half dozen or more times in the last week or so. So this is power metal. This is fantastic power metal. I did put this on my Instagram page recently when I was listening to it, and I described it as sounding a lot like Dream Evil with a bit of old school Camelot. Still standing by that, even every time I listen to it, especially Sparta Part 2, the second song on the album. It sounds so much like Roy Khan from Camelot. And a lot of these songs are very catchy, like Dream Evil stuff as well. So it's really good. Very hard to pick out any bad song in this album. We Are the Fire, Sparta, Fight, Spartacus, Kill for the King, Ragnar. It's a great album. It really is. This is an album you can just put on and you won't take it off. There's no reason to take it off. It's just fantastic. So these guys are obviously into their historical stuff, Sparta and Troy and all that sort of jazz. So you got the Viking, the Tribune, the Crusader, the Spartan on drums, but very catchy album. If it doesn't make my top 10, it'll be up around an honourable mention definitely this year. I really love this album. So get it out and listen to it, man. Swear to God, this is really good. So that was a great find. That's on Napalm Records. It also comes in black vinyl. Not worried about the colour. Did it come with an inner sheet? It did, of course. So you've just got your lyrics. Listen to this album a few times and you won't need that sheet. You're just going to be singing along to this album. So that's that sort of thing. So yeah, excellent power metal. Really like it. Really like it. So I'm going to pick up their other 2 albums as well, hopefully very soon. Okay, 2 albums to go. Okay, stuff a little bit heavier this time. This was a band I seen, not live, I seen live on YouTube. Just enjoyed the look of them, the whole setup, crazy shit. So seen this album Cheap. This is their 3rd album from, shit, where is it? 2006. This is a 2011 reissue on Tank Crimes Records. So this is Splatter Thrash by Ghoul. You don't know them, I don't know much about them either, but they're an American thrash band. Bit of grindcore as well, bit of crossover kind of punk. So I'll have to show you this vinyl. This is pretty cool. So it came on a coloured splatter Ghoul label inside. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. So I actually spun this on Halloween day gone by there, and really enjoyed it. I'm glad I spun it on that day because there's a lot of cool songs that would suit like Halloween time. Psychoplasm, Baron Samedi, that Haitian god or whatever the fuck he was. But yeah, I like Ghoul. They're worth checking out. Into the Catacombs instrumental at the start of the album it's awesome. Could be 4 or 5 minutes long of an instrumental. It's a good trashy instrumental. Just even check that out before you hear the band. They do pick up pace. Some of it is pretty trashy, crossover as I said, even grindcore. But really like it. I'm definitely going to be trying to get the rest of the other stuff. And what a cover! Cover's fantastic. It's very cool. You can see that there. As I said, it's on Tank Crime Records 2011 repress. Lyric sheet inside. But yeah, definitely enjoyed that. That was good fun. That's it. Okay. Last but not least, this was something I've been waiting for the last 7 years. You may know what it was. It was released on the 22nd of October too. I had one of my favourite death metal albums growing up, and it probably still is one of my favourite death metal albums. So this is the latest offering by Floridian legends, Massacre. So this is Resurgence. It's released on Nuclear Blast, as I said, on the 22nd. Okay, where do we go? Okay, this is good. This is not as good as I was hoping. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just very, very, as they say, meat and potatoes. It's just straightforward death metal without shining at all. Like, they did release a couple of tracks from this, I think singles, The Eldritch Prophecy and Innsmouth Strain. Pretty much if you hear the first side of this record, you've heard the whole record, unfortunately. It's, as I said, it's good, but there's nothing really stand out on it. Camley vocals are pretty awesome as usual. Lots of sound effects going on with it. Just growls here, talking here and there. There is some stuff thrown in here for atmosphere, little clips and stuff. The Book of the Dead, Necronomicon and Ex Mortis for song side 2, kind of an Evil Dead. I don't know if it's the actual clip from Evil Dead, but yeah, don't get me wrong, this is a good album, but it's absolutely nothing stand out. It's better than Back From Beyond that was released in 2007. Yeah, 2007 by a long shot, but for me it goes nowhere near From Beyond from 91. This is yeah, Nuclear Blast. Just reading here, I forgot to say there's a few guest appearances on this. Mark Carew, Dave Ingram from Benediction is on one of the songs as well. Yeah, not a bad album, but I was hoping for more. But lyric picture in a sleeve. So yeah, that's the band. There's 6 members in Massacre now. They have 3 guitar players. Yeah, a couple of Swedish guys. Roger Johansson, I think I had an album of his before. Johansson and Speckman on before. Johnny Peterson. Massacre. There's more members than Spinal Tap. More disputes than Spinal Tap. I still haven't heard the Inhuman Condition album, the other spin-off of Massacre that was released this year yet, but I will. I'm going to check it out to see how it competes to Cam Lee's Massacre. But yeah, that's it guys. Finish off on Massacre. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully I'm going to have another video next week. There's a lot of stuff coming out next week. All the Slayer reissues, Cancer stuff is coming out. got a few good lot of albums in the last couple of days. So yeah, that's it, guys. Hope everybody's keeping well, keeping safe, and I will talk to you all soon in episode whatever. I've just forgotten what it was again. Cheers, thanks, stay safe.